experiencing everything and making the most of this finite time of life that we have is really important to me. Okay, hey guys, I'm back in Boston, obviously. I was home for the weekend. I took some footage there. But on the flight here, do you ever like when you're on the plane and you're flying and you're looking down at everything, you feel like so much bigger than everything else? Not in a way where you're like, wow, I'm better than everyone down there, but in a way where you're like, you feel so much bigger than the little things in life. I don't really know how to phrase it, but you just feel like there's a bigger picture and that you're kind of stuck down there doing like the things that like society and everyone wants you to do. The thing I'm thinking of is a 9-to-5, like the 9-to-5 kind of job style. And I know that like a lot of people don't have the privilege or liberty to choose whether or not they want to do a 9-to-5 or things like that. But almost like when you're looking down from the plane, you're like, do I really want to be stuck doing a 9-to-5? Like, we only have this life once. And I feel like experiencing everything and making the most of this finite time of life that we have is really important to me. But I also understand the advantages of a 9-to-5 and what a 9-to-5 can bring to you. So I see both sides. In reality, everybody just wants to make the most out of the time that we have on Earth. And some people feel very passionate about not wasting any of that time. I think at the end of the day, as humans, all we really want is freedom. We don't want to be locked down in one kind of thing. We want to have the freedom to live our lives. And so I'm filming this to just be like, let you guys know that you're not alone if that's what you want, if you want freedom at the end of the day, because I think a lot of us do. And it's scary to admit that, and it's scary to, I don't know, talk about it, because you might not get that freedom temporarily or right now, but you will get it later. But then, for example, I brought this up to one of my friends the other day. I told them the story about how I was looking down at the world and had these like intense feelings of wanting to be free and like above it all. And even just speaking about it to this friend of mine like helped so much. They only said a few things, but they like acknowledged it, and just like hearing that people were in the same position, and that to hear someone also be like, you don't have to do that, Laura, like you can find a way out of it. It's so helpful. So I just want to build a community where people who don't necessarily have that voice in their life or have somebody who can say that to, I want them to be able to come here and talk about those kinds of things. So that's what I want out of this. I want to build a community. We can all talk to each other. Yeah, and so that's what's up right now. And I'll catch you later. I'm actually gonna bring you guys with me to the pub later, because my mom was basically giving me advice on my YouTube videos, and she was just telling me that I need to show less of the mundane. Still have the mundane, but vary up the mundane, and also share a bit of the parts of my life where I'm not just like folding my laundry and I'm having fun with my friends, because really I want you guys to get a full grasp of how I'm trying to make the most out of my life. And yeah, I'll catch you on the flippity flop.
Oh, cheers! Oh. Cheers! I met with one of the I'll put that in.
Times before. I'm aware of the danger you bring to me. And if the fall down
Okay, hey everyone. I'm just filming a quick short little segment before the video comes to an end. I know this video's been like kind of random, like there's a bit of me at home and then there's a bit of me in Boston and then going to the pub and now sitting on my bed, but the vlogs will get back to normal soon. I just have a lot of footage from lots of different parts that I do want to include, but they don't necessarily like flow as well, but still what I have to say in each of the segments is like meaningful. I just wanted to comment on here and talk about something because recently I experienced some like difficulties with like getting a job, or not necessarily difficulties with getting a job, but things not necessarily going to plan. The timing and stuff was not completely ideal, and I understand how like when you experience something like that, it's so easy to shut down and then kind of like give up in general and think that like nothing is going to go your way, and then you get into the cycle of like repetitive negative thoughts that just take over. And essentially when that happens, you do have a choice. When something doesn't go your way, you have a choice to let it affect you, or you have a choice to do something about it and go in a positive direction, because it's so easy to get stuck in that negative cycle and that spiral where you're like, I'm not good enough and stuff like that. And then when you get into that mindset, it becomes even harder to look for jobs. So you're kind of like manifesting the opposite of success for you in your job hunt, because then you start doubting yourself, and that doubt is portrayed onto other people, the people that are hiring. So it's really important to make sure that when something like that doesn't go your way, you make the choice, the conscious decision to, instead of getting down on yourself, you say it's okay because the right thing is still coming for me, and the universe did this for a reason, and that something better is coming my way that's meant for me. Because with that mindset, then you're welcoming those things into the universe. You're like putting out the energy you want to receive. So you're putting out the energy that good things are coming for you nonetheless, and then good things will start to come your way. But whereas in the other scenario, when you're saying you're not good enough, blah, 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 and you keep going on about how you're not good enough, you're not going to get what you want, you're putting out that energy, so you're going to receive that energy. So it's really important. Obviously, it's okay to take a moment to be sad about it, about the lost opportunity, and kind of, you know, let it process. You should never like push it away and like shove it down, because then it's just going to become deep lodged doubt. It's like doubt that's like hidden within you if you don't process it. But once you're done with the processing aspect of it, try and redirect your mentality and into saying that like good things are coming for you, and that it's all okay. That's all I want to say, because I experienced that recently. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of all over the place, but nonetheless, I'm excited and we're gonna keep going. Let's do this thing. This is my roommate's cat, by the way.
And I can't let go.
Look at the camera, Mingo. Okay, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.